What is going on there, guys? CG Gaming here, and today I'm going to be doing something a little bit different for you all. I'm going to be doing a bit of an unboxing and a review video. Recently, I've received a lot of messages from you guys asking me about my setup, what microphone I use, what recording software I use, and what editing software I use. So I wanted to do a bit of a review of a new microphone that I received recently. Eventually, I will do a full setup tour, but I'm moving my setup into another room very soon, so I'll post a new video about that once it's up and running. But don't worry, I'm not going to be reviewing random items that literally make no sense to this type of channel. That's not what I'm all about. I'll review anything that's basically gaming or video editing related. I feel that getting a good quality microphone when you're a YouTuber is one of the most important pieces of equipment that you need when it comes to making good quality content. Because let's face it, nobody wants to hear somebody that sounds like they're drowning underwater. Instead, you want a good, clear, crisp voice. And well, a sexy accent helps tremendously as well. So today I'm going to be showing you the new USB condenser microphone called the K670 by the guys at Fifine Technology. Now, this product was sent to me by Fifine Technology for the purpose of this review, but all opinions and views are of my own. Firstly, let's start with the unboxing. Opening the box, the first thing you'll notice is a message from Fifine Technologies and an instruction manual. A quality USB cable, a desk stand for the microphone which has a nice grip on the base and has a decent weight to it, 3 extenders for the stand, and then the microphone itself. The microphone has a very clean and simple look to it. It has a volume control dial so you can control how sensitive it is to picking up your voice, which is handy if you want to change that quickly rather than going through your computer settings. It also has a blue LED light inside of it indicating when the microphone is turned on. It has a headphone jack at the back so you can plug your headphones directly into it. The pivot mount attached is what connects the microphone to the stand. You can also screw in a gold adapter, just like I've got in this video, and screw the microphone onto a mounted arm stand if you don't want to use the desk stand that's included in this kit. The USB cable simply plugs into the bottom of the unit and then into your PC, and as it's a plug and play device, it will automatically install the required driver, which means it's a very quick and swift setup. Now, previously I was using a proper XLR condenser microphone, a newer NW700 that needs to be powered by a 48 volt phantom power box just to make it sound good. So I was a bit worried about the audio quality of this device, seeing it was only being powered by a USB cable. But I don't have to worry about that anymore, because after testing it out compared to my usual microphone, they sound very similar, but with the added bonus of the K970 having a simpler setup. Now, both are budget microphones, so you're going to get a better sound out of a more professional and expensive microphone, but for a budget microphone, both are excellent choices, especially for gaming commentaries. Now, let's do a bit of an audio test and you can see the difference for yourselves. For this test, I'm going to be using Audacity, and there's going to be no equalization edits, just the pure raw audio from the microphones, but both will have a pop filter on. This is an audio test on the K970 microphone. This is an unedited raw audio file for testing purposes. This is an audio test on the newer NW700 XLR condenser microphone. This is an unedited raw audio file for testing purposes. Now, as you can tell, both microphones have incredible sound quality. While in my opinion, on those two clips we just listened to, it sounds like the K970 may have slightly more of a background hiss to it, especially when you listen to it with headphones on. But that can easily be fixed by turning down the volume dial on the microphone itself. On my XLR microphone, I had it at max volume due to the limitations of the USB sound card that I use with it, so that's really the loudest that it can go, while the K970 can potentially go much louder. But that can easily be fixed on an XLR microphone by using a good sound card, but that's just adding more complications onto the setup and raising the cost, while you just want to keep the setup as simple as it can be. You can use the desk stand, which is great, but if you're using it while doing gaming commentaries and it's close to your keyboard, it's going to pick up on you tapping on those keys. And whenever there's any surface shock on the desk itself, it's gonna pick that up. I prefer to use a mounted arm stand just to get rid of that problem. Like I said earlier, you can screw the pivot mount straight onto the mounted arm stand, or you can slide the device into a shock mount if you have one already. It would be nice to see this kit with a couple of different options, like having a desk stand as one option and then another option with a mounted arm stand and a shock mount, just for a bit of a higher price, but it would be really good. Now onto the price for this budget microphone. Amazon have it listed as £42.99 in the UK and $49.99 in the US, which is a pretty decent price point for a microphone of this quality. I'll leave a link in the description below for the Amazon page if you want to pick one up. Overall, if you're looking for a simple, quality, USB budget microphone, then you're going to be making the right choice getting the K970. It's easy to set up, has some nice features including that volume dial, and has great sound quality along with it. But I would highly suggest getting a mounted arm stand for the K970 so you don't risk ruining your audio clip with any surface shock that you might get from your desk. Now I'm hoping that the guys at Fifine Technology take this on board so they can make a kit with one included. But if you are looking for a proper budget XLR microphone, then I would suggest looking elsewhere, as having that 48 volts phantom power box in an XLR mic kit means that you can upgrade to a better, more professional microphone in the future. I'm pretty happy with the K970 and I'm going to be using it in my future videos now just because of how simple it is to set up and the general quality of the microphone itself. And guess what? This whole review was recorded using the K970, so you can tell it's a pretty decent microphone. What microphones do you guys use to record gaming commentaries? Let me know in the comments below. I hope that you found this review helpful. If you did, please remember to smash that like button, and if you're not already subscribed, then make sure you hit that sub button and notification bell so you can see more from me. Alright guys, keep it easy and I'll see you in the next one.